Do you ever feel like you're not on the same wavelength as the person you're talking to? Do you ever feel like your mind has wandered off somewhere? Do you ever feel disconnected with yourself? If you've ever felt like this, then welcome or welcome back, Alex of ONILIFE. Let me share with you a possible explanation as to why you sometimes feel out of place and lost in life. The answer is you're spending too much time in the wrong plane. If you look up the meaning, you'll get plane, a noun. 1. A flat surface on which a straight line joining any 2 points on it would wholly lie. Or 2. A level of existence, thought, or development. In this case, we'll be using the second definition. So look at your level of existence or which plane you focus in residing in. You're probably wondering, why do I need to know about these planes? Because you're occupying all these planes from the moment you're born to the moment you die. So the more aware you become of the planes, the more in control and more opportunity you get to experience throughout your life. So let's kick things off by showcasing all the levels of the plane. There are 21 in total, so listen carefully. Starting with level 0, which is your physical body. It's the most obvious plane as you can visibly see your skin separating you from the outside world. If you move away, then you reach level 1, which will be all your possessions, food, clothes, money, and house, everything that's under your name. Zooming further out, there's level 2. There are 2 planes here. 2A, your romantic partner, family and friends, the relationships. 2B, your work and status. So, level 2A is your personal relationship in your life, which you occupy if you're worrying about your child doing well at school, for example. Level 2B is your work or career and the status you attach to this position. Level 3 is your local community. Whether you're actively participating or not, your existence impacts your local environment. For example, the sight of you running the local park can enter the thoughts of the people that just happen to be there, and it might possibly influence them to start exercising. Level 4 is your town or city. You're counted as a single member of that population. Level 5 has 2 planes. 5A is country or countries and nationality. You usually occupy a position of a country or multiple countries that you're living in with all its unique cultures, traditions, and identity that comes with it. Whilst level 5B is your race and ethnicity. This often varies in size. It can be as small as a single tribe or village, or as large as multiple countries. Level 6 is your continent or continents. A reminder here that from level 3, your local community, to level 6, continents, are all planes which are man-made concept that doesn't really exist in reality. Going further out, level 7 is your planet Earth, where you can argue the boundary of the plane is the land and sea with the air, or the outer exosphere with space. Level 8 is your solar system. Level 9 is your Milky Way. Level 10 is your galaxy. And lastly, level 11 is the universe. You might be wondering why I added you or your to each of these planes. The reason for that is because even within the universe, you're still occupying the smallest amount of space within it. Therefore, just as you belong to this universe belongs to you. Going back to level 0, your physical body. Let's start zooming in this time. Level -1 is your thought, emotions, and actions. Zooming in further, level -2. Your 11 interlinked major systems, so your biological body. As mentioned in ONILIFE episode 7, feel free to check it out afterwards as it's quite related to this topic. Level -3 is your cellular level with the cell nucleus. Level -4 is your DNA with the arrangement of the 4 different building blocks which are held within the cell nucleus. Level -5, the organic hydrocarbon molecules that make up the 4 building blocks. Level -6, your atoms with their protons, neutrons, and electrons, which are constantly reacting with each other. And then there's level -7, your subatomic particles, the string theory, whizzing around inside and through you. Closest humanity has gotten to discovering the meaning of everything as of yet. You might be wondering, what's the point in knowing about the smaller planes, especially at level -3, the cellular level, and the smaller ones, which we can't even see? Focusing on the lower levels can give you a unique perspective on your own life. For example, around 36 trillion cells for adult males and 28 trillion cells for adult females make up who you are. So spending 5 minutes contemplating that all these cells are your responsibility and they're all working hard to keep you alive, so that might be a nice way to feel grateful for them, and might actually help you realize that you should take better care of yourself. Now that we've covered all the planes, you might be wondering, which level should we focus on? I want you to pause the video and choose the level now. Okay, you've done it. My guess is you chose between level 0 to level 2, focusing on your body, wealth, family, friends, and work. The ONILIFE answer is actually level -1. You're welcome to carry on focusing on the levels you chose, but let me explain my reasoning as to why focusing on thoughts, emotions, and actions is the most important. Let's line up all the levels on a graph from level -7 subatomic particles to level 11, the universe. Now, on the y-axis, place your potential influence of your focus has on the plane. So if you think logically about how much influence your focus can have on each plane, you'll find that the peak with the most freedom and self-control is at level -1. Even at level 0, your body reacts differently from what we first expected. I still haven't mastered how to stop my body from farting. As far as I know, it's not possible to split your focus, so occupying more than one plane at a time. Shifting from one plane to another occurs when you multitask. Therefore, it's important to aim to spend as much time focusing on level -1. If you've learned something from this episode so far, make sure you drop a like, subscribe, and let me know in the comment section which plane you spend the most amount of time on. Without further ado, let's see how the plane hypothesis can be applied to your life to give you more fulfillment. Download and print out this free PDF with a step-by-step guide to the biggest change. The first step in changing yourself is to know yourself. 1. Ask yourself which planes take up your current focus. You can estimate percentage over the last 3 months. 2. Write down the ideal focus, estimate percentage you want to have. 3. Work out the focus gap percentage between your current focus estimate and your ideal focus estimate. Example, level -1, thoughts, emotion, actions. Your current focus is 20%, whilst your ideal focus is 50%. That's plus 30%. 4. Identify the 3 largest focus gap percentages, so between your current focus estimate percentage and your ideal focus estimate percentage. Then 5. Come up with an action for each that will have the largest impact in bridging the focus gap percentage. And then lastly, 6. Just make sure you carry it out and you keep track of the changes. I understand and often feel like the external world around me is leading my life while I just get left behind. The reason why I'm focused on making videos on the mindset is that without a clear understanding of the inner workings of our mind and the current perspectives, any changes we try to make will feel like fighting an uphill battle. The objective of ONILIFE is to create the best content possible that will best serve your life. So please share the video or just the PDF with someone you know who would really enjoy this sort of content or would really benefit from the assessment. Thank you. I can't wait to see you in next week's video, where I'll be sharing with you another hypothesis of the mind called the atomic thought and emotions. So until then, all the best. Peace out.